is a very vital center because it keeps in charge of positive emotions, and it also looks after the lungs, the shoulders, all the muscles around this area, and it's very important to keep it healthy. Now, if you notice, whenever we get bad news, we tend to slouch. So the heart center gets, collapses. And if you don't know how to deal with those issues, those emotions, then that's remains stuck inside. So in this workshop, which is across 2 days, again 4 hours, what we do is I gently guide people through asanas, which are focused on opening this area. And I invite them to focus within and do some affirmations and connect within and release stuff that comes up. So Lucy will be able to tell you what she experienced. People feel a lot of opening because a lot of healing happens. So I try to combine healing. There are some workshops which are focused on healing and combined with yoga. And then there is a sun salutation one which is purely yoga. And I'm coming up with new ones. I'm trying to do one for opening the hips, then one on standing postures because it's very important to get a good grounding. That's a foundation of any yoga practice. So it's evolving. But yes, able to answer your question, I do plan to have regular workshops. Private lessons are anyway on, and the foundation course will be there from time to time.
Okay.
And it will keep evolving as when I talk to you people and I get feedback on what you need, I'll keep developing and coming out with new things.
Because, when you asked on the form, have you ever practiced yoga?
Yes.
So I think Alex more than me, but every time we went to a class, there was no structure. So everyone we followed the instructions.
Because it was at a gym, and they would have always a different teacher comes, and everyone does something that is different. And
but even when we were in New York, right? The only time that we had structured training was at the 92Y, and it was so there was an old Russian lady who essentially was teaching yoga with a stick. No, seriously.
Really? Seriously? She had a literal stick?
No. She was very tough.
Stern.
Yeah.
Well, there are some teachers like that. Like Iyengar, if you've heard of B.K. Iyengar, he's the lion man of yoga. He passed away recently. So Iyengar yoga stems from him. If you've heard of Iyengar yoga?
Yeah, everyone was talking about it in the whole world.
Yeah,
people were
passed away.
giving testimony about how important.
And he was like that. He would shout at you, literally sometimes come and slap you. But
No, she was very.
Yeah,
and I remember
it was
the
the
whole
worst
class was
asana
so
ever.
tough, and then at the end it's like the salsa. I was so relieved, and I go, and she was like, "This is a pose too."